Are you feeling stable and safe, or are you operating out of survival mode? Today, we're going to take a look at some of the reasons why we fall into patterns of running away or feeling unsafe. Unfortunately, in today's culture, it's pretty common for women to feel unsafe. And when we feel unsafe, it's difficult to create stability underneath ourselves. A lot of times that survival mode means that we're in fear. It means that we're feeling anxious. It means that we really don't have a feeling that we are grounded, that we have those around us that have our back. We often feel alone, and it makes life difficult to create, and it makes it difficult to thrive. So today I wanted to bring this up because there's a lot of difficulty in our world where our well-being is being challenged by our experiences of the past. And it shapes our nervous system in a way that keeps us afraid, that keeps us in survival mode, that keeps us always looking for how we're going to get hurt again, to attempt to have that not happen. And in order to thrive, you have to create stability, you have to create safety in your environment and within your own body, within your own mind, within your own spirit. And sometimes that can feel really difficult to attain, especially if you've had some pretty challenging times in your life. So in a lot of the research that I've done around trauma, there's traumas that happen that are more large-scale traumas. They call them big T traumas, and that could be a car accident. It could be a devastating life event, or small T traumas, which could actually just look like being a baby and being hungry, or being a baby and crying, wanting to be picked up so that you felt secure and safe, and having that not happen. Or not being able to state your feelings, not being able to be heard, via feeling invalidated. So today, you get to focus on your breath. Focus on the rhythm of your heartbeat. The ups and downs of your heartbeat are such a beautiful model of our life, because our life is filled with ups and downs. And oftentimes, even those down moments are some of the most profound moments for being able to grow, for being able to realize who we truly are, and also to really allow us to see a mirror of how we may have fragmented our own energy, left pieces and parts of ourselves behind. So when we feel into being whole, creating that stability underneath us, within us, that's where we're going to thrive. It seems like it's a lot easier for men to create safety and stability, because in a culture where women have often been hurt or disregarded, it creates a culture of a great amount of unsafety. A lot of times, people will put weight on to create safety. If they feel unsafe, if they feel bullied, if they feel anxious, it's a safety mechanism to put extra weight on. So I would love for us to have a moment of just reflection. And if you're a woman, I wonder, Is there a time in your life where you felt unsafe? Is there a time in your life in this last year that you felt unsafe? Is there a time in your life in this last month where you felt unsafe? Was there a time this week that you felt unsafe? Was there a time today that you felt unsafe? If you're a man watching this, I invite you to ask the women in your life these questions, because I don't think the men in the world, a lot of the men in this world realize how often women feel unsafe. And I believe if we could create a culture that fosters greater compassion and understanding, because so often, because men were, their feelings were disregarded when they were young children. So there's this persona of, or idea that men have that feelings don't matter. A lot of men believe that feelings don't matter because they were conditioned with that belief. So your feelings do matter. And they matter if you're a young baby. They matter if you're a young adult. They matter if you're a full-fledged adult, you're in midlife, or you're fully aged, you're well-aged. But so often, those feelings get disregarded, and your feelings do matter. And when you look at people that are out of integrity by acting as if feelings don't matter, maybe they lie or they do things that are not kind. They've probably been conditioned to believe that feelings don't matter. And unfortunately, that is a cause for major trauma in this world, or continuing to perpetuate trauma in this world, pain and hurt in this world, survival patterns of insecurity in this world, broken marriages in this world, broken relationships in this world. If we could help one another feel safe, there would be a lot more happy marriages. If we could help one another feel safe, this world wouldn't be in the turmoil that it's in today. If we were conditioned to know that our feelings matter, we would realize a greater state of well-being in our world. So on this beautiful 28th day, 29th day, I'm going to have to look. I was just moving with inspiration today. I didn't check to see what day it was. But I want you to know that your well-being matters. It gets to be your priority, and you are responsible for making yourself feel safe. And it starts with regulating your nervous system, regulating your breath. And once we feel grounded, once we feel stable, once we have a firm foundation under our feet, we can feel safe. Sometimes that journey takes a lot longer than others. I'm the youngest child of 6, and I'm in my 50s. So I can tell you, I felt unsafe. I was in survival mode until not that long ago. Even though I've been on this journey, I've been a spiritual health coach for over 10 years. I've been a life transformed coach for over 3 years. And yet, I was not grounded because I was so focused on creating my intuition, developing that third eye, that intuition, that connection with higher self, opening, and staying in this realm of high connection with the spirit realm, not realizing that if I wasn't feeling grounded, if I didn't create that stability and security underneath me, and that it was my responsibility, because I was always looking for someone else to help me to create it. I was scared to do it alone. And the truth is, we're never alone. I'm never alone. You are never alone. We have to choose to stay connected with our own divinity, our own higher self, our soul self, our truth within, and allow it to guide us forward. You have so much access to so much wisdom, knowledge, insight, but so often we're cutting ourselves off from it. And it's a journey to create that stability, and I'm still working on it for myself. I believe that I will always be a work in progress. I believe we are all always a work in progress. It's just sometimes there's others that are in front of us on the journey that have been on the path a lot longer and had the insight, the wisdom, and the knowledge that they've connected into. I'm Jacqueline Bamenik with Vibrational Energy Solution. It is your divine destiny to feel safe, to feel secure, to create stability, to regulate your nervous system, to listen to your heart, to come home to your heart, to be true to you, to recover. Be in the space of recovering and remembering, restoring your soul to the divinity that you were born with, you were born to be, and it's all inside of you to unlock. And I'm grateful that you're here on this journey, and I look forward to seeing what you get to create, seeing what I get to create, as we continue to know that we are the center point between heaven and earth. But it takes being connected to both in order to foster and nurture our stability and our success. And what is success? Maybe it isn't all that material wealth that everybody is searching for. Maybe it's not the fake smiles that you see on social media. Maybe it's not the pushed sense of having to create a life that others are choosing for you, being under the keep up with the Joneses. What if your life was so different? When you actually tapped in to ask, what was it that you needed, what you wanted? Who are you? What is it that you truly want? Where is it that you are going? I believe those are questions that once we know the answers, then we're on the path towards the vision of the life that we're here to create. So, How about we enjoy the journey? Take a deep breath and be present in this moment now, knowing now is new, and now is new, and now is new. Each moment is an opportunity to know that now is a brand new moment. You can make any choice you want. And I hope it's one that's aligned in love. Life is an amazing gift. So with that, I'm going to leave you with a little prayer. I took care of my dad while he was on in-home hospice. And his prayer time every day was so special. And I was grateful that I got to pray with him on many, many, many occasions during 2020, during COVID. And I believe something really interesting happened during COVID. Maybe we'll talk about that later because we're getting late here. But I want to share with you this prayer because I believe gratitude is so important. Starting your day along with that vision that we talked about yesterday, having a vision for your life and spending 5 minutes just focused in on the feeling as though it's already here. And then feeling grateful. So today we're going to talk about gratitude. What are you grateful for? Focus in on 5 things every day that you're grateful for. And then you will realize, you will remember how blessed you are. So my dad's prayer, his starting prayer, because he had several in the lineup. But the first one is, Dear Lord in heaven above and heaven within, I am a vessel to serve your will. Please continue to guide me to the... No, that's my prayer. Sorry. That's funny. Okay. Well, I started saying my prayer after I learned his prayer, and so I started the same way. We'll talk about my prayer later. So my dad's prayer is, Dear God in heaven above, thank you for another beautiful day in paradise. Please allow me to enjoy every moment of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it. Amen. It's short and sweet, but it's filled with gratitude for the day. And what if today is the best day ever? What if today, you declaring that today is the best day ever, actually helped foster you creating an amazing day, that you had so much joy in your heart. And I know some days we don't have that, and it is a process of fostering it. And if you're struggling today, my heart is with you. Know that don't ever give up. And know that this too shall pass. Whatever it is you're going through, if it's a difficult day, this too shall pass. No storm lasts forever. So may this be a day that inspires you forward to choose love. Choose love. Choose love within. And remember that your energy is precious, your time, your love is precious. So sometimes it's okay to be stingy with it. If you notice that it's being pilfered away, if others are not valuing or honoring you or respecting you or your energy, that's energy that you get to take back, and you get to place it inward, and you get to love yourself even more, even more, even more, and even just a little bit more. And maybe even a little bit more. Oh, there's more. There's more. And a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more. because you deserve it. You're worth it, and you are so worthy of it. So receive it. A little bit more love, a little bit more love, a little bit more love. You matter, you are loved. And I wish you a most blessed day. I'm Jacqueline with Vibrational Energy Solutions and the Doorway to Your Divine Destiny. Sending so much love to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. And I look forward to visiting with you again soon. Bye for now.